So Peter, cheers for joining us today. If we look back to Saturday, a 0-0 draw with Barrow, would you say it was a point earned, and how do you see the performance?
I thought it was a very, very good point, and what probably I didn't take enough into account on Saturday was the journey that the boys had on the Tuesday night. You know, to play AFC Fylde away from home on a Tuesday, you get in at something like 3 o'clock, 3:30, you get to bed at 4 o'clock. It's going to really upset your body clock, and I'm sure, you know, we then still got ourselves in to do what we can do, but I'm sure the body wasn't completely adjusted. So maybe there was a good reason for our first half performance not being as good as I would like it. One thing's for sure, second half against in the game, I thought against Barrow was very, very good, and so I thought we recovered. But I probably didn't give you know, the first half performance didn't give the players enough credit, because I think they were up against it.
And obviously it was Daggers against Racing Day. It's good to sort of spread that message and also see some new faces at the ground who hopefully may come back in future games.
Yeah, I think Steve Thompson was hopeful of getting a few more than what got there, but I think it was a great atmosphere, great advertisement for the football club, and quite rightly so, you know, for their day. I know that's gone well over the few years, and so that was a good day. And you're always hoping, if there's a couple of 1,000 there, you know, more than normal we have, hopefully a few of them enjoyed the day and going to come back.
And I think it sort of shows how truly unpredictable and tough this league is. If you look at the table, like Barrow last year only survived by a point, and now they're pushing for a mid-table finish or higher and stuff like that, and all the shot down low, and they finished in the promotions last year. So it just sort of shows how difficult this league is and how it can change in a click of a finger. Really.
Well, I think the greatest thing about football in this country is that there's promotions and there are relegations, and if you switch off and you drop your standards, there's a fair chance you're going to be lower end of the table rather than the top half of the table. And so, you know, people like Barrow, I think at one time I was told they're going to have financial problems, but they've done it excellent. The manager's done excellent, and he produced a very good team, I've got to say. You know, and recently we played Fylde, and you know, and to me Barrow were up there playing very, very good football. They had a very balanced team, played some great football from the back. So they're a difficult opponent. So in the end, a draw against Barrow, and there we took 4 points off a Barrow, we took 4 points off a Harrogate, 4 points off a Fylde, 4 points off a Salford. I think they're incredible achievements for the players.
And where you've seen over the last 2 games, especially where we've needed to defend it, if it was last ditch, we have defended very well. Only conceded 1 against AFC Fylde to get a draw on the Tuesday night, and got a clean sheet here, so that's positive going into the last run.
I think the nice thing about the league is that it's very competitive. You know, that you can't predict what could happen. Your team's got to do it right, you know, and you don't do it right, you get punished. You know, I went to see Maidstone Barnet in the week, and Maidstone in the end deserved to win the game, and they're relegated. You know, it just shows you know, nobody can predict anything, but what you got to do, you got to make sure you get your own house in order.
And then on Saturday we look to Ebbsfleet. We've been there before. We've sort of sized them up, would you say, and then hopefully we can just get over that security line, or it's pretty much confirmed, but
yeah,
hopefully we can just secure that line.
No, listen, I'm in a much happier position now than we were, you know, 2 months ago. You know, and now I think we're 10 points clear of Havant. I cannot see Havant winning every match, and I can't see us losing every match. So to me, we're not there officially, but we're going to get there. Got a very difficult game on Saturday. Ebbsfleet, Garry Hill's gone in there and done very well. He's hardly signed a player, to be fair, Garry, but he's kept them players together. They've had a couple of little problems off the field, but he's kept that spirit going, and that's why they're very nearly in the playoffs. And it's a very big game. Big game for Ebbsfleet, big game for us. You know, we want to secure the points ourselves. That would be a good feeling, but we know Ebbsfleet are going to try and win the match to get into the playoff situation. So it's a good game, tough game. You know, they've got some very, very good players, so I know how hard it's going to be.